shit. Oh, what's good, YouTube, man? I'm back with another banger for y'all today, man. As y'all see, y'all probably think, hey, man, this man got the same shirt on from the other video. Yes, nigga, this is the same day that I'm recording this video right here. You know, but I definitely want to get some of y'all attention today because I actually went through the 8 steps of success for y'all. That's definitely important for y'all to be on the phone and know those kind of things and go through those things too as well through a daily basis. So y'all making sure y'all being on time, being prepared, have a positive attitude, maintain a positive attitude, work your systems properly, know your why, and take control too as well. You know, you want to make sure you go through those things too as well, man. But what I'm about to teach y'all today is very important too as well. Just ask them what kind of houses that y'all looking at too as well, because you don't want to just go out there and just thinking, hey, no, I'm about to just call this person right here, see if they want to sell their property. No, you're not working right once you do that. You know, you're actually working wrong. You know, so let me go through this with y'all, man. So there's 4 pillars that you want to go through that would determine what kind of house you're buying and what you can kind of offer for it to as well. So number 1 is price. Number 1 is price. So what is he selling this house for, or what does he want for it, or you know, what can he get for this house right here? Price is very important. Because you know you want to know what they're selling this house for. It may be too high, too low, in the middle, anything like that. You want to know that price. Once you know that price, you can go judge out that of what you can offer them, what you can get them, or just QTQP, quality time with quality people. If they're asking for $1 million for a fire damaged property, you know you waste your time with them. Well, you can still educate them on the phone, but it's going to take more than one phone call to kind of educate them, because at that point they're asking for a lot of money for a house they know goddamn well that's not worth $1 million. So that's one thing about price too as well. Now number 2 is the condition of this property right here. Now one thing I do ask on the phone too as well of these people right here is you know, what would you rate this property out of 1 through 10? You know, someone would lie, someone would tell the truth. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, long as you get a good condition of this property here. You know, bad, good. They say it's a 6. They say it's a 10. You know, you want to make sure you get a good amount of information about this property. Like questions you want to ask them is, you know, how's the roof? How's the foundation? How's the bathroom? How's the kitchen? You know, how's the floors? Like, do you have hardwood or carpet on there too as well? Do you have laminate flooring? Do you have granite countertops? You know, do you have stainless steel appliances and things in there? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all. So, one question how I judge it too as well. 1 out of 1 through 10. 10 is a brand new house with homeowners that has granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, hardwood floors. You know, brand new sink, brand new bathroom, no brand new roof, no brand new HVAC system, you know, things like that. That's a 10 out of 10 house. And all that stuff is like under a year too as well. You know, it's a difference between brand new condition and an as-is condition house too as well. You know, an as-is condition house can be a 7, a 6, or a 5 too as well. You might think, hey, that's way too low. Trust me. 4, 3, 2, 1 is some horrible houses, you know. So 10 can be that, you know, brand new condition, brand new contract, sensory appliance, you know, things like that. You know, a 5 can be as is condition house where it's livable, but it doesn't have no updates into it too as well. It's like one of those houses where you walk into and you can tell that it's an as is condition. Everybody can tell that a house is an as is condition house. You know, but a lot of people can't tell when they're talking about a brand new house and the as is condition house. A lot of people get it confused too as well, to where if my house don't need no update, well, if my house don't have new material in it and it's livable, they'll say it's a 10. But no, a 10 is actually a brand new spanking house. And an as-is condition house is just things that has been up there, like a roof that's been for 10 years. It's still carpet in there. The carpet a little bit dirty, but it can use some cleaning. The kitchen can use some updates. Bathroom can use some updates. You can put hardwood flooring in there. Things that need updating, you can call that as-is condition house too. So now, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are the houses where I make a lot of money on too as well. But it's just that these houses are ran down. These houses are in horrible condition. Fire damaged properties. You got houses that's been vacant for a long time. We got houses that have squatters in them. Well, y'all probably don't know the term squatters. Squatters are mostly like homeless people that lives in houses too as well. So squatters / homeless people that live in these houses too as well. And you got houses that, that just need the whole spanking 9 yards in them too as well. So that's why it's important to get the condition for these properties right here, so you can know what you can offer these people for these properties right here. That's why it goes hand in hand too as well. As a price and condition, because you need to know the condition to get the price. You need to know the price of this property here, and you need to know the condition too as well. Now, number 3, this may probably surprise most of y'all too as well, but motivation. What actually got them interested to actually wanting to sell this property right here? It can be by, a lot of reasons, they can be a tired landlord, they're tired of the property, they're tired of paying the taxes on it, they're tired, they probably have back taxes on it where they probably owe the county about $3,000 to $4,000 on this property here, and they can't pay it off. Fire damaged property, as just say for example, for a client of mine, one of their properties caught on fire, but they didn't have fire insurance. If you don't have fire insurance, if you don't have insurance at all on your house and it catch on fire, you'll basically have to use your own money to actually get it fixed up. That's why a lot of times motivation is very important, because it gives you kind of leeway and leverage to know what you're going to offer them for this property right here. That's why price is very freaking important. But motivation is important too as well. So you know what's kind of going on with the house too as well before you even step foot into it. If they have a tenant in there that's not paying the rent, or they have fire damaged property, or they have squatters in there, or they're out of state too as well. Even people like that lives out of state and they have a house that's in your state too as well, and they just keep paying the taxes on it, they get tired of that too as well. Just keep paying the taxes on it and they're not doing anything with it, because it takes a lot to actually get a house up into the as-is condition, livable condition. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of money too as well, with the current inflation that we're going into as well. I'll probably get into another video too as well with that, which y'all just asked. So what kind of closing statements that y'all can use with these people to get them closed out too. So I might give y'all that secret sauce. I don't know yet, But another thing too as well is timeline. Yes, timeline is very important, man. Because when they want to sell this house, when are they ready to actually sell that house? Some people might be ready in 3 to 4 months. Some people might be ready ASAP. That's why it's important to ask the question. Well, one question that I often ask these people too as well is, I understand that you are, interested in selling this property here, but when could we go ahead and start this process for your property today? I'll hit them with the line today because I need to know their timeline. Even though they might be ready in 3 to 4 months, you still want to say today, because if you can get them out of offer today and get it done that day, you actually make some money that day. So you're actually winning that day. But it's important to know their timeline too as well, because you want to make sure their timeline match up with yours. So you're not giving them, your all into one call. If they're, interested in selling this property, 3-4 months, it might take you about 4 to 5 to 6 calls of them, of you just talking with them, you know, having a positive attitude with them, just, you know, speaking about how their day was, or what their what their grandsons, grandchildren been doing, what their daughter been doing, whose birthday it is. You know, just talk about all kind of things on the phone. You know, those 5 to 6 calls you're having with them, they're gonna remember you. And once they remember you, once they are ready to sell the house, they're only gonna have one person on their mind once they're ready to sell this house. They're gonna give you a call back saying, "Hey Nick, you know, I'm ready to sell my house. You know what we gotta do?" And I'll just take them through the whole steps, and we get it done that day too as well. That's why it's very important too as well to know the timeline of they wanting to sell their property. You know, and it actually goes hand in hand with pricing too as well, because you don't want to give them your max price if they're not ready to sell today. Because as I said before, you can always negotiate up. I mean, you can always negotiate up, but you can't negotiate down. You give them an offer of 200,000, but you really need to be at 150,000. You can't tell them, "Hey, I need to be at 150,000. I didn't mean to offer you 200,000." That's a quick way to have them not give you a call anymore, because they're going to think that you're not serious about what you're doing. They're going to think that you're not educated on what you're doing. They're going to think that you're not ready for this type of environment, type of real estate that they're doing, and not ready for them to as well, because they come with their own problems too as well. So that's why it's very important to know the timeline. Now, you need to know these 4 things right here. You need to know the price of what they want to sell this house right here. You need to know the condition of this house right here too as well. So you're not just, you know, giving out a ridiculous price for a ran down house. You need to know the motivation too as well. What got them motivated to actually want to sell the property? They're tired of the house. They're tired of paying the taxes on it. They're tired of paying taxes on it. They live out of state, so that they don't want the house in their name. Or another thing too as well, a lot of times when they're ready to sell their property, you know, because you don't want to get on the phone with them trying to sell them on the today's price where they're not ready for today. They'll probably be ready in 3 to 4 months. If y'all have any questions, let me know. But other than that, y'all, hope y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe, and I'm out of here.